Gender discrimination, also known as sexism, by Zohan.
What is sexism? Sexism is when someone discriminates against a person because of their gender. When someone is discriminating against someone's gender, they are called sexist. There are a lot of types of discrimination and they have different impacts on different people.
Age discrimination, disability discrimination, sexual orientation, status as a parent, religious discrimination, national origin, pregnancy discrimination, sexual harassment, racism, color, sexism, victimization, and reprisal/retaliation. These are a lot of types of discrimination. All of these happen all around the world. These forms of discrimination happen to everyone and can lead to depression, which can then lead to other mental health illnesses.
Who are victims of sexism? Any person can be a victim of sexism. People all around the world get discriminated against because of their gender. For example, a person is telling a man that men can't cook. Who discriminates against someone's gender? Anyone can discriminate against someone's gender. People in different cultures, races, ages, all these people discriminate against someone because of their gender.
Where does sexism take place? Sexism takes place all around the world and can happen anywhere. For example, public transport, supermarkets, even your own houses, schools, basically anywhere.
When did sexism begin? The exact time when sexism began is not known, but it is estimated that it began 12,000 years ago. The term sexism was first invented in the early 1960s by Pauline M. Discrimination has changed a lot, but didn't change at the same time. People have found new ways to discriminate against people, and it does not help. For example, when sexism started, hair discrimination didn't exist, but in the late 1960s, hair discrimination began. Why does sexism exist? No one knows why sexism exists, but it is estimated that it happened because 12,000 years ago, men wanted to dominate women.
We can't stop discrimination all by ourselves, but we can start by doing our parts. To stop all of this, we have to start taking action. We have to take action by standing up for ourselves and standing up for other people. Since 2016, the UN has set 17 goals for the world to solve, and one of those is gender equality, SDG 5. Specifically, gender equality is very, very important because if we don't think the way we should think about other sexes, our world will not be a uniform community. #BreakTheBias. Break the Bias is an anti-bias, stereotype, and discrimination word that we should all support. International Women's Day is annually celebrated on March 8th since 1910, and it is all about trying to break the bias. Studies show that almost 90% of men are biased against women, which is very, very sexist. In conclusion, we should all support Break the Bias and do our parts to stop discrimination, to make the world a more peaceful place and just a better place in general.